Hi, I'm Evey. I'm a television presenter and fashion stylist, which I absolutely love to do. What I really enjoy though is to inspire and show ladies of all ages, shapes and sizes how to wear their clothes and how to enjoy wearing them. And what I'm going to be showing to you is pieces that we already have in our wardrobe, how to revitalise them. Because one of the biggest sentences that I hear from ladies is, I have nothing to wear, including myself, may I add. And actually, if we have a little look inside our wardrobes, there are often so many hidden little gems that I'm going to help you enjoy and explore and rediscover with style. Good morning and welcome to another styling session with Shop Your Wardrobe. And today we're with the beautiful Ali, who I'm delighted to be having a look at inside your wardrobe. It looks incredibly inviting.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
And who's your little friend there? Looking very, very
This is Lenny, little Lenny, who is constantly by my side. I'm sure he'll jump off at some point, but he's usually found at my feet or on my knee.
So gorgeous. So we had a little bit of a chat before, and I think lockdown has been a really challenging time for all of us in terms of how we feel about ourselves, in terms of the styling that we're actually going to day, what our needs are. And I've always thought from knowing you that you've got a very individual look, which I love. And I also think that you wear your clothes really well. But I also was hearing from you that you'd like to have something a little bit more grown up as well. So sort of using what you've got, but also sort of putting it into a little bit more of a notched up vibe when it comes to styling.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I might have lost my way a bit over lockdown. I have got baggier and baggier and could most probably do with things just maybe coming in a little bit. But I personally have got baggier and baggier as well. And yeah, hopefully soon we'll be out of lockdown. It would be quite nice to go out and just with a fresh look and a fresh perspective on the way I want to look and feel.
So I think what would be nice for me to see is some key pieces that you're wearing at the moment.
Looser clothing because I put on a bit of weight, not a lot of weight, but I just feel a bit more uncomfortable in my clothing. I'm around the house all the time, whether it's at my computer, teaching, or just doing stuff around the house. So it's comfort, it's ease.
There's something very empowering about wearing clothes that make you feel good, but also stylish as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, I think if you walk out the house and you don't feel good about what you've got on, it has such an impact on your confidence and everything, and the way you walk, and everything changes depending on what you're wearing.
It's all about how we feel. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And for me, working with ladies and working on styling and for them to get to that point of that, I feel really good in what I'm wearing. That's what it's all about.
I love that.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. It helps us all. So let's have a little look at the outfits that you've been wearing that are sort of your go-tos, and also the pieces that you're not really wearing, but you'd like to have some inspiration on how you can pull them into an outfit. So Ali, this is a jumpsuit that you've been choosing to wear for quite a little bit while we've been in lockdown. Let me know a little bit more about why you've chosen this piece.
I quite like it. Part of me thought it would be nice if I separated it. I love the trousers and I love the top, and it was just comfy. I could put my hands in. It feels like I'm wearing my pajamas or a dressing gown. I put a chunky pair of trainers on with it, and my coat looks really nice over it, which is usually quite important for me, because if I go out and then I can't wear a coat with it, it looks, I don't know, it doesn't work. So it's just something that's very easy to put on. Literally, I could eat a pie or 6 and no one would know.
Nobody would know. The thing is, I mean, I think it's super cool and I think it relates to you, but I also think you've got an amazing figure, and I'm not seeing that figure in this. So I'm tempted to say, and I don't know how this is going to look, because I think it looks like you've got a dropped waistband, and it's very dropped, so it's sitting just above the hip. So I'm not too sure how it's going to work, but I'd like to see a variety of different belts. So maybe a thin and a wider belt just to see if it works to draw in the waistband. Yeah, see,
I was expecting it, lift it up at the back maybe.
Pop the collar, loosen a few of those buttons, and all of a sudden we can see that fabulous body. You could actually add on like more of a crop jacket, which might be slightly wider on the shoulder, and what that's going to do is it's going to draw in the waist even more. And because you've got a slightly wider leg, you're going to have a really nice hourglass look. So that's something you could build on should you want to, like a crop.
I'm looking over there thinking crop jacket shoulders. So I'm taking it all in. So
you've brought in a trend. Jumpsuits I love because I just think they're one and done dressing. Also, I'm terribly partial to like white to bring that down for your footwear. You could actually, I don't know how this is going to work, but I don't know if you can roll up the leg even more to see what that looks like. And all of a sudden, you see a little bit of the ankle, elongating for the legs. And it's a really nice look. And actually, you can take that into sort of a street style wear as well. So all of a sudden, you've got a jumpsuit that, yes, is great for winter time, autumn time, because you can actually anchor it back down to a suede ankle boot. Or take it into spring, you shorten that leg by rolling it up one more, you add a little belt in, your white trainers, and all of a sudden you're good to go.
Do you know what? I didn't think I would love it, but I do.
Good.
Definitely. That's great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Lovely. Let's have a little look at the second jumpsuit that you've been favouring to have a little look at. Can I ask you, what do you love about it?
Well, it was a gift for starters, so I like that side of it. There's the emotional attachment, which I know is very dangerous with clothing. I just like it. I just like something that I can breathe in. So again, it's that comfy factor.
If you wanted to, you could probably have a fitted cropped blazer on top.
Okay.
So you bring in a softly tailored look, but I think it needs to be more fitted. Alternatively, we bring in a biker jacket, something like that, that's a little bit more. If you are enjoying to wear that, we keep the top part a bit more fitted. But there's nothing we can do on the bottom because they are wider fitting trousers.
Yes. Which I don't mind. I love a wide fitting trouser.
Which is lovely.
Do you think the belt again?
What's going on with that? Is there an integrated belt
in
there?
It comes with a belt.
I'd like to see the belt just to see what shape it creates when you use it.
I very, very rarely will wear something that is pulled in with a belt like that.
I love it on you. You see, okay, I mean, we can play around with it, but it's giving you a bit more definition on the waist. Yes. Let's have a little look at rolling up those.
Taking on board what you said already.
Because I think by doing this, it feminizes an outfit that could look a little bit more utilitarian, which in itself can sometimes be construed as a little bit more masculine.
Yes.
But once you add something in terms of the belt, you shorten the length of the legs, and actually we could have, you know what would look super cool? Like a tie scarf, like a printed thinner scarf around the neck, and you tie it to one side and have one part draping at the front, one part draping at the back, maybe a chain link print or a floral print, or exactly, let's bring in some colour.
I told you I've got it all available.
Very good.
I don't ever get rid of anything.
That's lovely.
If I'm not wearing it, then my daughter will.
Tie a little bit more to the side. Let's have one dangling at the front, one dangling at the back, just to see. And then I'd put, you know what, I might even see what it's like tucked in, actually, just tucked in the front part. And you've got such amazing hair, and I'm guessing, I might be wrong, that you're going to have some fabulous hoop earrings.
Oh, possibly. Usually what happens at this stage is I grab the hair and it just all goes up because it'll start getting on my nose.
I like that. You've brought in a little bit of texture. I would try some like big gypsy hoop earrings. I'd also sort of load up some arm candy as well in some colours. and that has suddenly made it a little bit more feminine, but in an Ali version.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, definitely. And I think that's the one thing that I've not done over lockdown is put any jewellery on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is definitely chunky bracelets, some colour around would definitely make a big difference.
And we're bringing in a fabulous coloured crossbody bag or a big clutch. Would be fabulous, or like I can see you sort of wearing satchel type bags as well. And then if you needed to, as we come out of lockdown and we're in spring and summer, and maybe you're popping off to some friends in the lovely. You see, all of a sudden we're bringing it all in. Nice pair of chunky wedge sandals.
Yeah.
And then you've got an outfit that's working hard for you, which is still your outfit that you love, because you told me you love the comfort, but we're drawing in some shape and structure and adding in colour.
Yeah, I think it's about making more of an effort, which maybe I haven't done for quite some time.
A lot of us haven't, but also you've got a treasure trove of so much colour and texture and outfits there. And they're literally like knocking on the door to say, let me out.
Help.
Help.
Which is why you're here.
So let's have a little look at skinny jeans for you. And also, I like the idea of a knee-length boot and maybe a little shirt with a bit of embroidery on it, or something that's a little bit more boho Ali, and to get something a little bit more fitted, just for you to feel the difference of what you're wearing at the minute. But I'm excited to see this one, I have to say, and especially with your hair and you know, I think this is going to be a really cool, like LA vibe look.
Definitely a different look for me.
Love it. I love it. You know what I love about it is you have got an amazing body, and actually you're showing it because it's covered up, and yet you still look, it's sort of that curly vibe, Cadbury flake look, you know, very romantic, boho-y, sexy at the same time without showing anything. Yeah.
Thank you. I might have to record you and play you every day when I get dressed.
I love that. And if we wanted to, I would love to see a velvet long line coat. I actually bought a velvet coat from Free People a little while ago. You might have seen it on my Instagram, crushed velvet. And because you've got a fitted shirt and fitted jeans, you could afford to have like a nice long line fitted coat to mid-thigh, I'd say. But I'd love to see velvet with this. Like you could even go equestrian style.
That's there's something that I've got in my wardrobe that I haven't worn that actually you have triggered that wouldn't go with this, but it's that length of a jacket, which was actually, I think, was supposed to be a dress.
Oh, I like that. Let's just try it on, because it's sort of giving me floral vibes, not in a full, you know, kimono styles would look amazing over this as well. But I really like that. Let's have a little look at the front. So put back those cuffs on the shirt sleeves, roll them back once if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I think it's fabulous. It's reminding me of a kimono style cardigan I bought a couple of years ago. But I think it looks fabulous anyway.
I did quite like it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought of putting the different prints together, but
I think it works. What does it look like if you tuck the shirt in, Ali? And maybe
now you're asking.
Maybe we put a belt on. Have you got like a chocolate brown belt or a gold, like a bronzy belt?
Evey.
Right.
Everything. This is why shopping my wardrobe is just the perfect thing for me.
Yeah. See, once we bring this in, all of a sudden again, we're still in keeping with what it is. But this is you, Ali. I think this is a great way of utilising your clothes and just feeling a little bit more dressed up.
Yeah, without being dressed up. Because sometimes if I feel dressed up, I feel uncomfortable.
How do you feel?
I'd always rather be the least dressed up at a party than the most, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I love this look.
Well, it's quite nice. I've got my daughter sitting in the other side of the camera over here.
What does Millie think?
Yeah, I like it.
She likes it. She was. I don't think
I wasn't
she was
too sure without the long jacket, but I think the jacket really makes a difference.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the belt, the colour of the belt matches the boots. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
we could go, you know, I'd like to see this with a crushed velvet, long line coat, a little bit shorter than what you've got, probably to the knee.
Yes.
But it works. And actually it's bringing in something different. And maybe we could eventually belt that coat as well, just to see. But I like to see the difference of bringing in the subtle romantic floral next to a tougher denim.
No, I really like that.
Good.
No, this is great. Thank you. Thank you.
So that's outfit number 3, and that's incorporating pieces that ordinarily haven't seen the front of the wardrobe for a while.
Yeah. Well, especially not put together in this way.
So Ali, this is outfit number 4, and the question here was how to wear a pleated midi skirt. And I think that there's a variety of ways to wear it. And as you're styling now with a lovely roll neck top, and it's I would say probably a midweight knit, which I think is appropriate for now. And the question really was about the waistband. So what I'd like you to do is to tuck in just one side. Yeah, let's see what it looks like on one side. And let's see what it looks like if you tuck in the front side only, the front part rather. Yep, and we leave the back out.
I never know where to wear it. Yep. Whether to wear it here, but I feel quite frumpy, but I'm very prone to wearing lower, but then that is a...
Well, I like it because what you're doing is you're lengthening the knit for the upper part of the body. And I think if you leave it like that, it suits your body better. And also it gives more of a flatter look for where you've tucked it in. And we want to see that interest waistband because it's nice. So how it works now is great. What I'd be looking to do here is either we bring in a dark colour for your chunky boot, or I don't know if you've got this, and I have to say I'm going to be on the lookout for these myself, is a white chunky boot and maybe a black fishnet stocking underneath. So you just see a little bit of difference interest for like a tight and then like a boot.
Yes. I don't have a white chunky boot, I only have white chunky trainers. I do have black fishnet socks.
Lovely.
Or I have Bergen DDMs.
Oh, I like that. Yes.
What's these?
Yeah, because that's softer than black for your footwear. And what you could do is you could actually do the black fishnets underneath that. But that brings in the earthy colours because you've got the greens there. I think that's really nice. I quite like that. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. Again, it's bringing Ali in. It's your type of footwear, bringing in that skirt and also allowing the knitwear to have a focus feature as well. So I think that's a lovely look too.
Yeah, and I could wear a thicker tight if it was cold.
And also what you then do is you take that skirt in springtime and you swap out the top and have more of a closer knit or like a t-shirt. I quite like a slogan t-shirt. Do the same thing, wear it a little bit lower down on the hip, tuck in the front, and then you bring in the trainer aspect. So you're bringing that in as well. So this is a perfect example of having a skirt for pretty much all year round, but you're just changing the top part in terms of the fabric relevant to the season.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I hope that you found it inspiring, and also you've got some good little ideas that are sort of going to take effect and sort of germinate a little bit to see where it takes you. But how have you found the session to be?
Brilliant. I think I'll be spending the next few hours in my wardrobe going through everything and seeing how I can style it up, style it down, what I can put together that I've not thought of putting together before. So it's really inspiring and quite exciting. Open those doors, let me out of lockdown now. I'm ready. ready to face the world.
So outfit number 1 is the plaid jumpsuit, and we changed that up by literally adding in your belt. We shortened the length of the trousers, and all of a sudden you created a different look. And also what I think could be beneficial is thinking about a pair of white boots, because if you wanted to, that will sort of add a little bit of height because you love your platform boots, but it'll also bring in something quite youthful at the same time. So it's going to bring in some modernity and also a point of difference for you. So that was really for the first one. Then we went through to your second favoured jumpsuit, which was black. And actually we started off and it looked quite utilitarian, and then we really changed it up. So for me, when I'm thinking about that, I think it's more about the accessories. And for some reason, I can see you wearing gypsy rose earrings and big hoops. And I think that would be lovely to add in. We changed it up with a simple detail of the neck scarf with a bit of colour. So that was great for you. Because it was softly tailored, we could also look at the possibility of a different jacket on top. So that was another option as well. But I would be choosing to bring in more of a cropped length. So you're giving some proportions into that jumpsuit. Brilliant. And then when we have a little look at outfit 3, which I was super delighted to see you in, is the skinny jeans. So the jeans looked amazing on you. And we brought in those boots that hadn't seen the light of day for many, many years. And they were really great because they're a knee length boot. But another option that you could be thinking about is more of a cowboy inspiration and bringing in potentially like a cowgirl sort of ankle style boot in a soft suede would be really gorgeous. And we brought in that lovely floral detail, which you left open as a coat style. Another option for me is bringing in more of a textured velvet, again, nicely structured, potentially sort of mid-thigh or hitting to the knee. And that's going to bring in something that's really soft, quite whimsical, quite boho chic. And you want to take it a second notch, you could actually have more of an equestrian style fitted riding jacket, which again is going to showcase the upper part of your body beautifully, which takes us through into the final outfit, which was the skirt, and how you could actually wear a skirt not just for springtime with a t-shirt, but actually wearing it for now. We touched on actually having the possibilities of a bodysuit. And the roll neck, the turtleneck knit for now looked super cool as well. So you've got longevity and versatility simply by changing the fabric on the upper part of the body, but equally showing the detail of the waistband, because that was key. Wearing the waistband a little bit lower than the natural waist, so veering down, creating a little bit more length in the upper part of the body, allowing you to tuck in the front part. So that way you've got the possibility of wearing this at least 4 seasons of the year. And I also just had to say to you, let's bring in some fishnet tights or fishnet socks. So if you do want to wear more of a chunky style boot, we've got a little bit of that Ali personality coming through, just a little bit of a cheeky glimpse with fishnet tights. It sort of really surprises the whole outfit. So I really hope that's been of help to you. And what I will do is share some links to you to find some pieces and actually share them through to the viewers as well.
Oh, it's been amazing. I've enjoyed it. I could have carried on all day and will most probably carry on for the rest of the day, because you've really inspired me. You've made me think of things differently, which is exactly what I needed. You know, I love my clothes. I'm very attached to my clothes. I think I've most probably got tired of the way I was wearing my clothes. So yeah, it's been fantastic, and it's been so lovely seeing you.
Thank you so much, and thank you very much for being part of the experience of Style Your Wardrobe with Evey.
Pleasure, thank you.
Thank you.
I do hope that you've really enjoyed as much as I have this week's session of Shop Your Wardrobe with Evey. And I hope that it's also given you some tips and inspiration that maybe you can implement into your own wardrobes. And if you would like to have your own unique, bespoke experience of me shopping your wardrobe, please do contact me on the email link as below. Also find me on Instagram under Evey Amory for weekly fashion tips and inspiration. And please do join my Facebook community, Evey Style Fix, where you'll see lots of different tips, styling tricks, outfit ideas, and also that sort of one-to-one connection of a fantastic community of ladies, which I would love for you to join. I look forward to seeing you all very soon on the next session of Shop Your Wardrobe with Evey.